Welcome to Take LMS Academy. My name is Adeboye. We shall be looking at the topic quadratic equations, and under it, we're looking at sum and product of roots of a quadratic equation. And now, when you have a quadratic equation, most times when you solve it, you get two answers. Okay, so those answers are basically the roots of that quadratic equation. Now, don't forget that in a quadratic equation, you have the variable which has the highest power of 2. So, we are now considering what is the sum of these products. Now, let's take a look at this question. It says, find the sum and product of the roots of the equation 4x squared equals 3x plus 1. Now, we are taking the roots to be alpha and beta, meaning that when we solve this equation, whether by factorization, completing the square, graphical, or formula method, now the answers we get, they are the roots, and when we add them together, what exactly do we get? So we can easily get them using this method. Now let's look at the first step. It says that we should collect all the terms to the left hand side. So originally what we have is 4x squared equals to 3x plus 1. So we want to move 3x plus 1 from the right hand side to the left hand side. So take note of the change in the sign. Okay, the positive 3x has changed to negative 3x, and then the positive 1 has changed to negative 1. Next step is to divide through by the coefficient of x squared, which is 4. It is important to note that when you are working on this question, you need to ensure that the coefficient of the highest power there, which is x squared, is 1. Now, if you look at this, x squared is the variable and the coefficient is 4. We must ensure that the coefficient of that x squared is 1. And in order to do that is to divide by that number, which is 4. But you are going to divide all through the entire equation. Okay, so here's what we have. So when we divide all through by 4, we're going to have x squared minus 3x over 4 minus 1 over 4. Now the next step, it says that we should compare the equation above with the normal equation showing sum and product of roots. Now, the equation for sum and product of roots comes in this form. Alright, so x squared minus into brackets alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta equals to 0, where alpha plus beta is the sum of roots, and then alpha beta, that is alpha multiplied by beta, is the product of the roots. Now we're going to compare what our equation is, what we've been given. Okay, we're going to compare it with the normal equation. Now as you can see, here we have x squared and here we have x squared, so there's nothing to do there. Then we have negative alpha beta and then x equals to minus 3x over 4. So we'll consider that correlation, and also we have positive alpha beta. You compare it with negative 1 over 4, and so that's what we have on the. Okay, it says it continues. So when we compare that, you realize that the negative here can take out the negative here, so we'll be left with alpha plus beta equals 3 over 4. So we therefore say that the sum of this is 3 over 4. That is the sum of the roots. And also alpha beta equals negative 1 over 4. That is the product of the roots equals to negative 1 over 4. Alright, so we have the answer to this question. Okay, so I hope you found this very, very useful. Please, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel and also to click the notification icon so that you can get notified when we upload more videos. Bye for now.